rest and sleep. There is a promise that our people must keep. The branches may tremble when the heavy wind blows, but the foundation holds where the dark river flows. They try to cut us down with their sharp iron axe, but spiritual strength is what the Babylon lacks. Put your bare feet on the black fertile clay. The ancient wisdom will show us the way. Yeah, I've been living in a high-rise hotel, drinking cheap gin, listening to the church bell. My leather jacket is covered in mud. I got a dangerous rhythm pumping through my blood. I was a blind cheetah running through the dark, looking for a shelter in Central Park. But your gentle whisper pulled me out of the grave, saving a sinner that nobody could save. The underground current is starting to rise, tearing away the disguise from our eyes. Hold on to the anchor, don't let go of the cord. We are marching together to meet our reward. Velvet roots holding me tight, guiding my footsteps through the longest night. Soft like a cushion, but strong like a chain, absorbing the anger, washing the pain. Velvet roots keep me alive. Look at the lilies growing wild in the field. They do not labor, yet their beauty is revealed. Man is like grass that will wither and die. Only the truth will survive in the sky. So don't let them trick you with their digital toys. Find the sweet silence inside of the noise. The covenant stands from the days of old, priceless devotion that cannot be sold. Lord, I've been chasing every Hollywood star, playing my blues in a smoky strip bar. Got a pocket full of dynamic rock and roll schemes, and a trash can full of forgotten dreams. But citizens try to get by. No trees are growing in this valley of stone. Every young child feels completely alone. The system behaves like a predatory beast, feeding on the poor while the wealthy elites feast. But the natural mystic cannot be destroyed by the artificial structures that the wicked employ. Yeah, I'm a alley cat, scratching at a steel door, sleeping on the cold, unforgiving pavement floor. Neon advertisements flashing in my face, selling me a ticket to a cynical race. My pockets are empty, my guitar is bruised. I'm just another casualty waiting to be used. But I got a switchblade rhythm hidden in my boot, ready to explode from the underground road. The fortress of concrete is starting to shake. There is only so much that the people can take. We tear down the barriers, we crack the cement, reclaiming the green lands that the Creator meant. Concrete jungle, maze of despair. We are bringing the revolutionary fire in the air. No longer trapped by the towers of glass, we watch the empire wither like grass. Concrete jungle, we are breaking free. They replace the soil with a layer of tar, trying to hide how beautiful we really are. They want you to forget the warmth of the sun, living like a target at the end of a gun. But Mount Zion is higher than their tallest spire. Righteousness will set their illusions on fire. Gather the tribe from the slums and the shacks. We are moving forward, never turning back. Lord, I spent 30 summers in a smog-filled hole, letting the corporate wolves swallow my soul. I was a high-priced prostitute for the music scene, living in a nightmare disguised as a dream. But this raw reggae blues pulled me out of the gears, washing away all my institutional fears. Now I'm howling like a wolf at the skyscraper moon, predicting that the walls are gonna collapse real soon. The fortress of concrete is starting to shake. There is only so much that the people can take. We tear down the barriers, we crack the cement, reclaiming the green lands that the Creator meant. Concrete jungle, maze of despair. We are bringing the revolutionary fire in the air. No longer trapped by the towers of glass, we watch the empire wither like grass. Concrete jungle, we are breaking free. The steel beam, awaken the people from the Babylon dream. I can see the vegetation growing through the cracks. The army is advancing, stepping on their tracks. The metropolis is falling to the ground. Nature will always prevail. The concrete empire is starting to fail. Concrete jungle, maze of despair. We are bringing the revolutionary fire in the air. No longer trapped by the towers of glass, we watch the empire wither like grass. Concrete jungle, we are breaking free. while the world was sleeping in their beds of stone. A vivid revelation was privately shown. I saw the mountains moving, the rivers run dry, and the children of Zion ascend in the sky. The illusions of Babylon dissolved into smoke as the heavy yoke of oppression finally broke. Do not disregard what your night vision brings, for it carries the message of the King of Kings. A hallucination, looking for a spark of genuine inspiration. My pillow is stuffed with broken guitars. I've been counting the cracks in the boulevard bars. I was trapped in a nightmare that wouldn't stand still, hanging upside down from a dangerous hill. But an acoustic guitar started strumming a chord, rescuing my spirit from the corporate lord. The boundary is thin between reality and sleep. We have sacred promises that we intend to keep. Open up your third eye, look beyond the veil. The kingdom of righteousness shall never fail. Mystic dream, guide our slumbering mind, leaving the material world far behind. Waking up to a reality where love is the law, the most beautiful vision that the prophets ever saw. Mystic dream, enlighten us tonight. They teach you their history inside of their school, trying to convert every youth into a fool. They want you to forget the power of your soul so they can maintain their political control. But the subconscious mind cannot be enslaved. The path to liberation has been permanently paved. So listen to the whispers that come in the dark, protecting the flame of the original spark. Lord, I spent 40 summers in a fantasy bazaar, trading my sanity to become a rock star. I swallowed the poison of fame and applause, living outside of the natural laws. But the slow reggae blues broke the spell of the witch, giving my identity a miraculous switch. Now I'm drifting away on a cloud of pure thought, enjoying the freedom that cannot be bought. The boundary is thinning between reality and sleep. We have sacred promises that we intend to keep. Open up your third eye, look beyond the veil. The kingdom of righteousness shall never fail. Mystic dream, guide our slumbering mind, leaving the material world far behind. Waking up to a reality where love is the law, the most beautiful vision that the prophets ever saw. Mystic dream, enlighten us tonight. The matrix is cracking, the walls disappear. Jah truth is dispelling every shadow of fear. I can see the future written in the stars. Jah children are breaking the psychological bars. The cosmic revelation is happening now. Reality is just a thought. The dream is where the truth is caught. Mystic dream, guide our slumbering mind, leaving the material world far behind. Waking up to a reality where love is the law, the most beautiful vision that the prophets ever saw. Mystic dream, enlighten us tonight. children of Zion are dreaming of peace, waiting for the captives to get their release. Though the darkness is thick like a heavy wool coat, we ride across the ocean in a wooden lifeboat. Our lantern is shining, it never goes dim. We sing a protective spiritual hymn. Yeah, I'm a midnight prowler under neon signs, looking for answers between the crooked lines. I got a black leather heart and a soul full of scars, open for mercy from the indifferent stars. I've been drinking the venom of loneliness and spite, walking like a ghost through the shadows of the night. But I hear a sweet whistle coming from the dark, chasing away the shadows, leaving a mark. When the hour is late and the energy is low, that is the moment when the true light will show. Strip away the armor, let the defense drop down. We are searching for a spiritual crown. Midnight redemption under the stars, healing the trauma, erasing the scars. Though the world is asleep in their comfortable beds, we are weaving a crown for our weary heads. Midnight redemption, save us tonight. Don't fear the terrors that fly in the night, for the righteous are walking in brilliant light. The traps of the wicked are laid on the floor, but salvation is waiting right outside your door. So let go of the jealousy, throw away the greed, planting the holy and productive seed. The morning is coming, the darkness must flee. Every single captive shall finally be free. Lord, I've been running with the wolves in the woods, trading my future for some temporary goods. I danced with a siren on a suspension bridge, left my last guitar on a rocky mountain ridge. But this midnight reggae blues is a magical cure, making my cynical intentions feel pure. I can feel the cold sweat washing off my face, stepping directly into a state of pure grace. When the hour is late and the energy is low, that is the moment when the true light will show. Strip away the armor, let the defense drop down. We are searching for a spiritual crown. Midnight redemption under the stars, healing the trauma, erasing the scars. Though the world is asleep in their comfortable beds, we are weaving a crown for our weary heads. Midnight redemption, save us tonight. Clock keeps ticking, but time stands still. We are climbing up the holy hill. Can you feel the fever leaving my chest? Enter into the kingdom of absolute rest. The shadows are vanishing into the grave. Selassie, I guide the midnight hour, feel the restoration of the inner power. Midnight redemption under the stars, healing the trauma, erasing the scars. Though the world is asleep in their comfortable beds, we are weaving a crown for our weary heads. Midnight redemption, save us tonight. come march to the beat. They take away the harvest, they poison the well, turning our beautiful country into a burning hell. But the collective grief is turning into might, a spiritual army preparing for the fight. The teardrops are evaporating in the sun. The dawn of retaliation has finally begun. Yeah, I've been drowning in an ocean of regrets, staring at a picture that I wish I could forget. My throat is scorched from screaming at the rain, looking for a shelter from this overwhelming pain. I was a broken mirror, reflecting only gray, watching the best years of my youth slip away. But this mournful melody is pulling me ashore, teaching this old rocker how to fight once more. The water is rising, it's reaching our chest, but we won't let the sadness put our souls to rest. Convert the agony into a roaring flame. We are no longer playing their manipulative game. Rising sorrow, turning into power. This is our defining historical hour. Though the weight of the misery is hard to bear, we are casting our worries into the open air. Rising sorrow, transform us tonight. They want you to be hopeless, they want you to cry, so you never look up and see the open sky. They profit from your sadness, they feed on your fear, but the day of the righteous is drawing very near. The ancient scriptures promise that the meek shall prevail. Their corrupt system is destined to fail. So dry your eyes, my brother, look at the horizon blue. The Creator is preparing something completely new. Lord, I spent a fortune trying to buy a smile, living in an alleyway of absolute denial. I wore a heavy mask made of makeup and pride, trying to protect the wounded little boy inside. But the reggae rhythm hit me like a lightning bolt, giving my cynical system a massive electric jolt. Now I'm throwing my sorrows right into the fire, elevating my consciousness higher and higher. The water is rising, it's reaching our chest, but tears and sorrow transform us tonight. The weeping of the mothers echoes through the street as the heavy boots of Babylon march to the beat. They take away the harvest, they poison the well, turning our beautiful country into a burning hell. But the collective grief is turning into might, a spiritual army preparing for the fight. The teardrops are evaporating in the sun. The dawn of retaliation has finally begun. Yeah, I've been drowning in emotional regret, staring at a picture that I wish I could forget. My throat is scorched from screaming at the rain, looking for a shelter from this overwhelming pain. I was a broken mirror, reflecting only gray, watching the best years of my youth slip away. But this mournful melody is pulling me ashore, teaching before the foundations of the world were laid. A holy protective covenant was privately made. The drumbeat was sounding in the valley of old, a timeless vibration that cannot be sold. The rulers of Babylon tried to change the pace, trying to eliminate the rhythm of our race. But the ancient frequency remains intact, a historical, undeniable, spiritual fact. Yeah, yeah, I was a jittery dancer on a sinking floor, knocking like a beggar at a padlocked door. My pulse was erratic, my timing was wrong. I forgot the cadence of my favorite song. I was chasing the static on a broken TV, looking for a mirror that could validate me. But a heavy roots bass line locked into my veins, instantly dissolving my psychological pains. The floorboards are shaking, the sanctuary moves. We are finding our balance in the ancient groove, syncopating our heartbeats with the holy divine, drinking the vintage supernatural wine. Sacred groove holding us steady for the great transformation. We are finally ready, no longer distracted by the noise of the street. We are fully anchored in this heavy, slow beat. Sacred groove, protect us tonight. They want you to hurry, they want you to run, so you never appreciate the warmth of the sun. They create the anxiety, they manufacture the stress to keep the human spirit permanently depressed. But Mount Zion moves at a deliberate pace, allowing the children to experience grace. Let the syncopated rhythm wash your worries away. We are marching to the tempo of the everlasting day. Lord, I spent a lifetime on a runaway train, injecting theatrical adrenaline into my brain. where it moves. We are finding our balance in the ancient grooves, syncopating our heartbeats with the holy divine, drinking the vintage supernatural wine, sacred groove, holding us steady for the great transformation. We are finally ready, no longer distracted by the noise of the street. We are fully anchored in this heavy, slow beat. Sacred groove, protect us tonight. Can you feel the heat? Our congregation is moving their feet. My soul is vibrating like a guitar string. This is the rhythm that the prophets sing. The holy cadence will never decay. Keep the tempo, everything old is becoming new. Sacred groove, holding us steady for the great transformation. We are finally ready, no longer distracted by the noise of the street. We are fully anchored in this heavy, slow beat. Sacred groove, protect us tonight. Protect us tonight. In a golden maze, blinded by the flashing lights and artificial haze. They lock the body but they cannot bind the thought. True spiritual awakening can never be bought. Look at the millions trapped in their own minds, searching for a treasure they will never find. Wake up from your sleep, look at the morning sky. The power of the Creator will lift you up high. Self-inflicted cage, feeding on the scraps of my own theatrical rage. My shadow is a stranger lurking in the hall. I've been writing my confessions on a crumbling wall. I was a high wire artist who forgot how to balance, wasting every ounce of my God-given talents. But I hear a heavy bass line knocking at my floor, tearing down the locks of my reinforced door. The link is getting weak, the middle starts to bend. Every long imprisonment must come to an end. Take a deep breath, let the vibration expand. We are escaping from this desolated land. Change spirit, break out of the dark, ignite the inner hidden cinematic spark. No longer paralyzed by the fears of the past, we find a sanctuary that will always last. Change spirit, fly into the light. They build the institutions to control your destiny, but Jah provides a medicine to set the people free. Do not conform to their political design. Keep your heart aligned with the energy divine. The rich man's money cannot buy a peaceful night. Only the clean hands shall stand in the light. So let the ancient drumbeat wash your sins away. We are stepping into a glorious new day. Lord, I traded my integrity for a diamond ring. Forgot what it felt like to genuinely sing. I was a corporate monkey dancing for the crowd, screaming so quiet while the music was loud. But the slow reggae blues is cutting like a knife, resurrecting the dead parts of my crazy life. I'm dropping the anchor, I'm cutting the rope, filling my lungs with a fresh batch of hope. The link is getting weak, the metal starts to bend. Every long imprisonment must come to an end. Take a deep breath, let the vibration expand. We are escaping from this desolated land. Chain spirit, break out of the dark, ignite the inner hidden cinematic spark. No longer paralyzed by the fears of the past, we find a sanctuary that will always last. Chain spirit, fly into the light. The invisible cage has completely disappeared. Reclaiming the power, taking a stand. Chain spirit, break out of the dark, ignite the inner hidden cinematic spark. No longer paralyzed by the fears of the past, we find a sanctuary that will always last. Chain spirit, fly into the light. Oh, oh. The long shadows lengthen across the dry sand as the twilight descends on our beautiful land. The modern skyscrapers block the last ray of light, leaving the working man to prepare for the night. But don't let the darkness confuse your pure mind, for the internal illumination is easy to find. The cycles of nature are balanced and true. The morning will bring something completely new. Yeah, I'm standing alone on a cold wooden pier, watching my favorite season completely disappear. some of the things that I lost. I was a summer performer who stayed way too long, forgetting the lyrics to my happiest song. The battery is draining, the indicators are low. I'm watching the final remaining ember glow. The warmth is decreasing, the temperature drops, but the spiritual clockwork never stops. We don't fear the evening, we don't fear the cold. We wrap ourselves tightly in a blanket of gold. Fading sunshine slipping away, we are surviving the end of the day. Though the visible brightness is starting to hide, we keep the eternal flame burning inside. Fading sunshine, we welcome the night. They try to convince you that the darkness is boss, making you focus on your material loss. They want you to panic when the light goes away, so you follow their artificial lanterns astray. But Jah is the architect of the day and the night, guiding the steps of the righteous man right. So rest your weary head, let your muscles relax. We are staying completely on the spiritual tracks. Lord, I spent a lifetime chasing the flash, leaving behind a giant mountain of ash. I wanted the spotlight to permanently stay, burning my sanity completely away. But this slow reggae blues has a beautiful chill, making this chaotic old rock to stand still. I'm embracing the dimming of the Hollywood light, stepping directly into the peaceful night. The warmth is decreasing, the temperature drops, but the spiritual clockwork never stops. We don't fear the evening, we don't fear the cold. We wrap ourselves tightly in a blanket of gold. Fading sunshine slipping away, we are surviving the end of the day. Though the visible brightness is starting to hide, we keep the eternal flame burning inside. Fading sunshine, we welcome the night. In my face, we are fully enveloped in absolute grace. Celestial cycle is perfectly aligned. Let the light work, let the soul sleep. We have promises that we intend to keep. Fading sunshine slipping away, we are is a promise that our people must keep. The branches may tremble when the heavy wind blows, but the foundation holds where the dark river flows. They tried to cut us down with their sharp iron axe, but spiritual strength is what the Babylon lacks. Put your bare feet on the black fertile clay. The ancient wisdom will show us the way. Yeah, I've been living in a high-rise hotel, drinking cheap gin, listening to the church bell. My leather jacket is covered in mud. I got a dangerous rhythm pumping through my blood. I was a blind cheater running into the dark, looking for a shelter in Central Park. But your gentle whisper pulled me out of the grave, saving a sinner that nobody could save. The underground current is starting to rise, tearing away the disguise from my eyes. Hold on to the anchor, don't let go of the cord. We are marching together to meet our reward. Velvet roots holding me tight, guiding my footsteps through the longest night. Soft like a cushion, but strong like a chain, absorbing the anger, washing the pain. Velvet roots keep me alive. Oh, look at the lilies growing wild in the field. They do not labor, yet their beauty is revealed. Man is like grass that will wither and die. Only the truth will survive in the sky. So don't let them trick you with their digital toys. Find the sweet silence inside of the noise. The covenant stands from the days of old, priceless devotion that cannot be sold. Lord, I've been chasing every Hollywood star, playing my blues in the smoky strip bar. Got a pocket full of dynamic rock and roll schemes, and a trash can full of forgotten dreams. But the reggae vibration hit my heart like a stone. Now I don't feel so completely alone. I threw my tuxedo right into the sea and embraced the sweet rhythm that sets a man free. The underground current is starting to rise, tearing away the disguise from my eyes. Hold on to the anchor, don't let go of the cord. We are marching together to meet our reward. Velvet roots holding me tight, guiding my footsteps through the longest night. Soft like a cushion, but strong like a chain, absorbing the anger, washing the pain. Velvet roots keep me alive. Spreading the magic across the lands. Velvet roots holding me tight, guiding my footsteps through the longest night. Soft like a cushion, but strong like a chain, absorbing the anger, washing the pain. Velvet roots keep me alive.
fighters in the dungeon cell, turning our paradise into a living hell. But they cannot imprison a righteous thought. True liberation can never be bought. The soil is wet with the fluid of grief. Every working man is looking for relief. But the fire of justice continues to burn. The tables of oppression are about to turn. Yeah, I've been hiding out in a concrete shack, with a target painted directly on my back. My knuckles are bleeding, my boots are worn thin, fighting a war that I'm supposed to win. They tried to muzzle my mouth, tried to steal my song, telling the whole world that my rhythm was wrong. But I got a loaded pistol made of rock and roll grit, and I'm not gonna stop until the matching fuse is lit. The liquid of sorrow falls down from our eyes, exposing the network of corporate lies. We wipe away the moisture, we strengthen our grip. We are taking full control of the sinking ship. Rebel tear, washing the battlefield clean, the most powerful protest the world has ever seen. We don't fight with weapons of iron and lead, we fight with the truth inside of our head. Rebel tears fuel a revolution tonight. The greedy politicians live in total luxury, while the children suffer in deep poverty. They preach about peace, but they prepare for war, ignoring the beggar standing outside their door. But Jah shall smite them with a mighty blow, forcing the wicked empire to crumble below. Stand up for your rights, don't sit on the floor. We are marching directly to the palace door. Lord, I used to be a prisoner of my own desires, burning my bridges in a dozen different fires. I was a corporate slave in a business suit, trading my integrity for some dirty loot. But this revolutionary reggae blues woke me up inside, giving me a sanctuary where my dignity can hide. Now I'm screaming out loud for the underdogs, smashing through the institutional fogs. The liquid of sorrow falls down from our eyes, exposing the network of corporate lies. We wipe away the moisture, we strengthen our grip. We are taking full control of the sinking ship. Rebel tears, washing the battlefield clean, the most powerful protest the world has ever seen. We don't fight with weapons of iron and lead, we fight with the truth inside of our head. Rebel tears fuel the revolution tonight. Sharp Johnny is playing a victorious harp. The walls of oppression are tumbling down. No more weeping, no more crying, only fighting, no more dying. Rebel tears washing the battlefield clean. The most powerful protest the world has ever seen. We don't fight with weapons of iron and lead. We fight with the truth inside of our head. Rebel tear, fuel a revolution tonight.
They build their concrete hotels on the sacred shore where the beautiful children used to play before. They cut down the palm trees to construct a highway, selling our heritage completely away. The original innocence was bartered for cash, leaving the landscape covered in commercial trash. But the natural mystic cannot be displaced by the superficial structures that the wicked misplaced. Yeah, I got a map that leads directly to nowhere, with a pocket full of static and a handful of long hair. I was a tourist looking for a cheap souvenir, drowning my conscience in a bucket of beer. I remember a valley where the water was clear before the corporate developers started to appear. Now I'm a hitchhiker on a highway of pain, trying to find my way back through the pouring rain. The gates are locked, the garden is dry, but we refuse to sit down and cry. We are searching the ruins, clearing the debris, looking for the keys to our true destiny. Lost paradise, hidden from view. We are rebuilding the world that we knew, no longer restricted by the borders of stone. We are reclaiming the land that we own. Lost paradise, we are coming home tonight. They teach you to forget your historical roots, dressing your identity in their corporate suits. They want you to believe that the garden is gone, living in the darkness before the dark dawn. But Mount Zion stands firm, it can never be bought. The spiritual blueprint cannot be caught. Gather the diaspora from the corners of the earth. It's time for the landscape to experience rebirth. Lord, I spent 40 summers in a plastic arcade, drinking the poison commercial lemonade. I was a rock and roll soldier in a fake coliseum, looking at my youth like a dusty museum. But this heavy reggae blues is a miraculous map, rescuing my identity from the Babylonian trap. I'm breaking the fences, I'm tearing down the sign, re-entering the garden of the holy divine. The gates are locked, the garden is dry, but we refuse to sit down and cry. We are searching the ruins, clearing the debris, looking for the keys to our true destiny. Lost paradise, hidden from view. We are rebuilding the world that we knew, no longer restricted by the borders of stone. We are reclaiming the land that we own. Lost paradise, we are coming home tonight. we were meant to find. Lost paradise, hidden from view. We are rebuilding the world that we knew, no longer restricted by